Hi, everybody. I'm back. It's been a minute. I think it's been, I don't know, a month already again or something, maybe. I haven't been able to come because I was working a lot at that time. So, like, when I come home from work, um, then it's just like I come home at like 9:30, and I'm like, no, bro, I'm not doing this. I'm tired. I'll do it. And then it's like on my days off, then it's fine. But then when I want to stream the next day, I have to be at work again. So it's kind of like, it's like, I'm just not. Mm. So hi everybody on TikTok. It's my first time on TikTok. I'm usually a Twitch streamer, so or a YouTube and Kick and that's it, I think. So that's where I usually go. I've never been live on TikTok. It's my first time. So when you guys here see me look there, that's where TikTok is. Sorry, it's I got a really shitty setup. I can't. Um, but yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm gonna be here a lot, guys. I'm going to be getting on your nerves a lot here, very very soon, because I have to. Not really gonna get into why, but yeah. So anyway, we're doing the same thing that we're always doing. So whoever requests a reading from me, um, first, I guess I'm gonna go in my little witch's hat and we're gonna pick what deck I'm using. Okay, because I have like I think I have 15 decks or something. And I want to be able to use all of them at some point. You know what I mean? So I really wanna. Hi everybody! Hi for joining everybody. Stacy, G, Irish Thug, uh, Bianca. Hi everybody! Thanks for joining. Sorry if I missed people. What is this? Oh, yeah. So what can we talk about? Yeah. So I officially finished the editing of the translation of my great grandfather's book. I just got done with that. Then I had to edit it to fit the hey Mary, hey Golden. Then I had to edit it to fit you know, the template, I guess, to where I could upload it as an online book or whatever, a Kindle book. Then today I spent I think 10 hours editing it so it can fit as a paperback. So that's going to be my next. Um, Still waiting for the authentication to go through, and then it's going to be public, and then it's going to be available on Amazon, and you can buy it on Amazon as a Kindle book at first, and then when the verification process is through, then it's going to be paperback. Then I'm going to have it as a hardcover too, and then at some point audiobook too. So I'm really excited that I finally get this done. That's what I've been spending my time on for like the last 2 months. But the last the last 5 days I've worked on this for about like 50 hours, 56 hours, some insane. I would sit there for like 13 to 16 hours every day working on that shit, and it's like I mean, I'd get this television, I'd get off the computer and everything, be like, because I've just been sitting, because I don't take breaks. Like, I will sit there and I don't care. Next thing you know, I'm looking at the clock, it's 4 hours later. Should I take a break? Nah, just a yawn, and I keep going. So, it's been, but I'm finally done. So, and since I'm done now, there's going to be a lot more of me streaming. I have a lot more time now to do that. So, who else came in here? Trucking Advent. Hi. Dino, I guess. Hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so for the people here on Twitch, you guys already know. I can only suggest you guys follow me on my Twitch if you have Twitch, because my setup is a lot better on Twitch than on TikTok. But either way, I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm here now, and I'm here to give readings. So if somebody wants a reading, please let me know. So my people here on Twitch, they've known me. I've been doing this for a few years already here. But for you guys that don't, uh, that's a weird name. Syria? Hi, Syria. That's not the weird name I was talking about, by the way. um, well, thanks everybody for joining. This is really awesome. I'm very appreciative of that. Uh, it is kind of cool that I can do. I mean, I can technically do Twitch with my phone too, but it's really easy with TikTok to do it. So, and thanks for everybody that's liking. Yeah, please like and share. Please go on my page and check out my videos. Check all my links out. I would really appreciate any followers and subscribers on my YouTube. That really helps me. And I really need more help than ever right now. Not gonna lie. Some people that are in here right now, I think they know. But maybe at a later time we will discuss this. But yeah. So if you could follow, share, like, I would greatly appreciate you. So I just have to, I have so many plants, right? Because I'm a witch, obviously. I have an abundance of plants. Well, I'm a shamanka, but whatever. What? Witch, shamanka, similar but different, but whatever. So I have very many plants. It takes me, just for my backyard plants, it takes me like 20 minutes to water them. And I'm telling you, all day the sky's been like thundering and rumbling, and it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna rain. It means I don't have to stand out there for 20 minutes and water my plants. No, not one drop, not one fucking drop. I'm like, okay. So now I have to water my plants again. It hasn't rained here at all. I'm in Central Florida, and it's just like it's been drier than I don't know, drier than a dryer sheet. Like, oh my god. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. WID, Wid, what are you doing? Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming in. It's awesome. I love it. I love this TikTok. I'm so glad I can be live on TikTok now, because I couldn't before, right? Because before you had to have 1,000 followers in order to go live, but I guess they changed that, and I'm happy because I only have 621 followers on TikTok, so I'm like, okay, finally, now I can go. Because I was like, okay, I just, for the fuck of it, one day I was like, I'm just gonna click and see if I can go live, or see what happens on TikTok. And I'm clicking, and I'm like, I think I can go. It's giving me the go to go live. It's like, sweet. Because that's what I've been trying to do for a long time. I've been trying to go live on TikTok, but because I didn't have 1,000 followers, it didn't work. So 621, forever alone. It's fine. Ooh, Veronica, I like the German flag. Cool. And the Swedish flag. Cool, too. But I'm German, so for me, the German flag is cool. Tomkis, thank you for following or joining. KK, thank you. You guys are awesome. Really, really awesome. I'm getting... You Twitchers can really, take these guys as an example here. I'm getting a lot of people here on TikTok right now. What's going on with you people? Huh. Come on. Hurry the fuck up and come. Yeah, so people, tell me where you're from. What are you all about? Of course, I tell you stuff about me, but I don't want to just talk about me, you know. um, this is my my dungeon, right? I like to keep it really cold and dark in here because that's the only way I can dwell. Um, so yeah, behind me you can see, oh, like this, I guess. That's my altar. Well, it's the wall. You can't really see my altar. I mean, you can, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, that's my altar and my wall, my setup. I painted the wall myself with the different symbols. You know, you can see it, the pentagrams and the. I got the kolovrat on the top. I got the symbol for Beginja Marina. I painted Turizas on there. Fehu. Grandma Pakop, thank you for joining. Angel, thank you for joining. Really appreciate everybody coming in. That is great. For my first time. Woo! That's so weird. Like, there's all this stuff popping up on TikTok, and I don't know what any of it means, right? Because I don't watch TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. I used to. I used to go on TikTok and watch videos, but then it's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I just kind of stopped doing it, and then at some point I even deleted it because I was like, eh. So now that I can go live, I'm back. But it's like I never really understood. I started understanding a little bit what all these pop-ups meant, but I'm not really sure. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, sub to me, follow me, like me, please. Send gifts or whatever you do on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know. But whatever you do, you know, support me, please. I really would appreciate that. Of course, I in turn will do the same when I have the time. Marina, hello Marina, thank you for joining. Okay. I appreciate you guys so much. This is fun. This is fun because I know I mean, you guys are not really saying anything, but I don't. At least I don't see anything. I don't know if I have this not on or what. I don't know. Mm, whatever. I don't know. But just you guys joining, that's really great. That's really great. Just whenever, tell me if somebody wants a reading. Let me know. Let me know because I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to be here for a while. So if anybody wants a reading, please let me know. Um, oops. Like I said, my setup is not the best yet, but oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, once you understand this type of thing, once you understand it, then for me at least, once I get it, once I know it, then I know it. Then it's fine. But to find it out first and figure it all out, it's sometimes like it's like gets my anxiety. Certain things when I see a lot of the stuff, like when I first started playing, for instance, Guild Wars 2. I don't know if anybody here plays Guild Wars 2. I haven't played it in a while, but that's one of my go-to games, computer game wise at least. So when I first started playing Guild Wars 2, and at the time it was other people had played it, and I was watching them, and whenever the screen came up with like the equipment and the weapons and the different builds and stuff, I was completely like, no, 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 like, oh my god, oh my god, it's like a bunch of flashing lights. I'm like, I don't get it, I don't get it. What is it? What is it? I was totally like, but then once you look close and then now it's like, I get it. It's easy. It's no longer difficult. But at first, it can be very scary. Like, holy shit, there's a lot going on there. Like, am I stupid? Shit. So, but yeah. Dios, hello, Lex, Diego. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. And of course, now in comparison, TikTok is definitely not as difficult to understand as something like Guild Wars. Um, so I should be okay in time. It's really cool. Add life goals. See, let me click on that. I don't know what that means. Oh, I can't unlock that. Check requirements. Get more viewers. Oh, okay. I gotta go live. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll be going live a lot. So it's kind of it is similar to the setup of like Kick or something. You have certain requirements that you have to hit, and then you start racking up all the money. Just kidding. So stupid. Oh, it's just that stage one I like. That's cool. I love that. I love that. Because it was the same thing when I did it on Twitch at first. You had to become like affiliate in order to be able to accept subscriptions and all that stuff. So that's really cool. I hit that pretty quickly, luckily. Like I'm kind of grateful that went pretty fast. Uh, but yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to be streaming during the day too, like during the day and at night. Um, what's tomorrow? Monday. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. My God, I had this discussion with somebody the other day, and I know there's going to be some of you now there that I'm already going to make enemies right now when I'm saying what I'm about to say. I find it so crazy that there are so many um, holidays for like veterans and military people. I'm like, bro, slow it down. Like, why do we have to have Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and then there's like, I don't think Labor Day is for veterans, but I think there's like two more, and I'm just thinking about now. Okay, well the other one was Fourth of July, with which Fourth of July I do think is still very much like a thing that's kind of necessary because that's more about the celebration of the independence of America, But I feel like Memorial Day and Veterans Day is like the same thing, right? Because Veterans Day is a day to celebrate veterans, and then the Memorial Day is to in memory of veterans, right? So it's kind of like, isn't that kind of the same? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's not like, it's not. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I think it's just overkill. But I mean, I can do that. Gotta go, I guess, or GTG. I can do that. It all really depends on what you want, right? I do whatever is requested of me by the person that I'm reading. I'm going to be doing. If the person says, I want the cards because I use cards. And you tell me you would like the cards to talk about that specific thing, reveal a spirit or something like that, or an energy, then I can do that. That depends on what you want. Yeah, that's what I think. It's kind of just like And then we looked it up online. We looked up, and it says, it's so funny to me, right? Because I'm German. I'm from Germany. I was born and raised in Germany. I'm half German and half Serbian. My father was from Serbia. My mother from Germany. But I spent most of my life in Germany. Uh, so a lot of people think, the stereotype is that Germans drink a lot, right? Which is really not the case, actually. Like, we'll drink on the weekends, but when we have to work during the weekend shift, we don't really drink. That's not really a thing. The Serbians, on the other side, they can be a little more. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna pick a deck out of here. But anyway, so my whole point here, this is my witch's hat. You can't really see it. But I got all the decks that I have written down on paper in here, and then I pull one out, and then that's the one I choose. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we looked it up online, and online says, okay, Veterans Day is like a party day, right? It's a party for the veterans. And Memorial Day is supposed to be like a little somber little thing. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's not how this happens. The Americans will get drunk, really, really drunk and all that, and barbecue and loud on both days. So it's kind of like, what? Google says you're not supposed to party it up. Google says you're supposed to be in a very calm and... Uh, you're gonna have to excuse me for 1 second. My cat is trying to go in. That just scared the shit out of me because I live by myself, right? I live by myself, and I was like, my whole house is filled with residual energy. I do rituals in here all the time. That stuff is nothing. Like, I see phantom cats there, and I see this there, and I hear this, and there's this flickering all the time. But that just sounded like a person knocking on my fucking dungeon door. And it's just my cat. He's like, me in, but I thought I left the door open. Or maybe I didn't. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta let him in because he wants to come. Come here, baby handsome. Hi, are you coming in or what? You're so cute. You come in when you want. Crazy animal. He's so crazy. I love him. Thank you, Teresa. Brittany, hi. Okay, cool. So, let me mix these up. I'm excited. I'm doing my first one for Gotta Go. I think that's you, right? I think that's what it means. I'm just gonna... Can I just call you G? I'm just gonna call you G, if that's okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, it's virtually the same thing anyway, right? I mean, shit. All right. No, I shouldn't be looking. Why am I looking at that? Okay. What did we pick? Let's see. If it's... Oh my God! Why do I always pull that now? It's the gold foil. It's the gold foil tarot. So that is what we're going to use for you, G. So let me show you here so that you have an idea of an understanding. This is my thing, and it has all my decks in it. So here is the gold foil. That's what we're using. That's the one. Now, of course, I'm very flexible, so if somebody says, I don't want that, I want to use a different one, I'll pick another one. But I just pick them out of the hat, okay? G works. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright. Oh, shit, that reminds me of something. I did forget something downstairs. But that's okay. Leona, Angel, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. So this is a very special. Tomorrow in the light. So it's nice. It's really nice. See how nice that looks on Twitch? Oh my God. Love this deck. It's big. What's also going on here with this particular deck is, I love this is a nice deck. I'm thinking that's what she said. Anyway, sorry, I'm stupid. I will say stupid shit like that all the time. Like there's secretly a tiny man hidden inside me somewhere that speaks these little things into my ear, and then I say them. Thank you for joining my top 5. Okay, so what's cool but not cool about this deck? It's rather plastic. You know, it's more plastic than an old original card decks of any sort. They were made out of originally really like wood, like really thin wood. And now usually they're on, and then paper, of course, you know. But a lot of times nowadays they even make them of plastic and make them appear to be paper, right? But this one is straight up like plastic, which sucks because it's pollution, right? But Senorita, hello. Plan perfectly. Hi, Rivera. Hello, KK. What is that? Skyfer. Hello. Um. So on one hand, it sucks. On the other hand, it's really cool. You know why? Because it is actually waterproof. It's waterproof. That's cool. Like the water just. I mean, this is not just water. This is like, but I can literally stick that in the water, and granted, it has lime juice on it now. Get all fucking sticky. No, but that's like, see, it's like I can just wipe them down if they get shit on them. If they get sticky, I just use spray, wipe it down, done. It's awesome. So, love it, love it, love it. So that's what we're going to be using. However, I forgot to bring something upstairs that I need for this. So I'm going to shuffle these cards, and then I'm going to go downstairs and get the thing that I need. It's a little booklet that I keep. I don't really need it, but I want to have it because sometimes, like, it's been a while since I've given a reading. It's been like a month or so, so I like to have my little, booklet with me in case I need it. So I'll see. This is another thing that sucks about this fucking deck is that, like, it's so, because it's plastic, it's so slippery. It's just like slips around when you're trying to shuffle. See, it's like, it's really slippery. I love it though. I do love it. It actually was a little bit pricier too than the other ones I got. The other ones were really cheap, but the designs on them they're amazing, right? So I was like, oh, I gotta get it. $3, gotta get it. $1, gotta get it. But this one was like $15 or something. I don't know, but I wanted it. I saw it and I wanted it. So I'm going to shuffle this now for you, G, but then, everybody, it's me, Brandy, hi, Bolivia, hi, Brenda, Mima, George, Bettina, hello, everybody, thank you so much, everybody, thank you for joining, so excited. Meanwhile, on Twitch, 1 viewer. Oh, wow. Like, I really have to laugh. Like, I'm looking at you guys, and it's like super hype. My chat is like, yeah, there's people coming. Just G is talking, but like, join. Twitch, 1. Oh my god, dude. And I've been doing this shit on Twitch for a long time, but my last few streams were really kind of shitty. I don't know. I don't get exposure. I don't know what's going on. Claire, Bear, Bettina. That'd be cool, G. Go ahead. Like, you can see my setup a little bit better there. But I mean, it's just brighter, I guess. It's virtually the same. It's just a little brighter. Penelope, thank you. Ele. Oh, Ele. You'll have to wait a second. Bettina. Okay. Because I see people are going to want... So let me get my booklet and I'll be right back, and then we can move on. You stay here, baby. Come inside. Come inside, baby. You're not coming. Did you guys see my... Oh, there's she in Twitch. Hey! Did you see my big teddy bear back there? Oh, no, you guys can't see it, I don't think. But, yeah. I have this big teddy bear back there. My brother gave it to me at some point. It's like human-sized. Bigger. Olga, Greek man, hello. But I love it because, like, it's on this Shazay. Or I guess maybe Americans call it Chase. I don't know. I call it Shazay. Whatever. And I can totally lay on it when I'm reading my books. And then my window is right there. And then I can look out the window. And I'm upstairs, so it's really nice. I can look right into the sky. And I look out the window and lay on the bear and read. Alright. So, G, if you can hold on 1 second, I'm going to do LA here real quick. KK. Damn, Kay, you're awesome. Thank you. Okay, Ella, give me a second. Okay, Ella, let's see. I'll do you first. I'm so stupid. The Six of Swords inverted. The Six of Swords inverted. Told you it's been a minute. Yeah. It is about entering a new... This is not for you, G. This is for LA. This is about entering... You're good at leaving bad situations and entering good ones. Hint. Seemingly saying that you need to leave a bad situation. You're going to leave a bad situation. You're going to enter a good situation. So that's really also depicts that you're notorious for staying in bad situations. Now, can I scroll up? Oh, I can. That's awesome. Hey, Courtney. Okay. Let's see if I can. What did you say? Hold on. Should you remain friends? You're welcome, Elle. Sorry, I hate giving readings that are. I hate giving readings. Now, should you remain friends with Stephanie? I'll get you in just a second, G. Sorry. I'm hyped up right now. So guess what happens? I go downstairs. I go downstairs to get my little booklet, and instead I get myself, which I wanted to get too, but the most important thing was the booklet. Brisk lockets. Hello. Alright, should you remain friends with Stephanie? Let's see. Inverted again? Ten of Pentacles inverted. Okay, I understand. That's what they got. Ten of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so, this is just speaking of the trouble that you are having, the trouble that's going on between you and Stephanie. um, that she is like family to you, but that there is a raft like in between you guys right now. Personally, for me, this is a sign that, because this particularly speaks about family, right? I think, to me personally, this is a sign that I think you should remain friends. I think this will blow over, and give it time, okay? Hi, Cass. Hi, Melly. Okay, give me 1 second, Cass. I'm here with. I'll tell you in just a second, Cass. I'm getting G real quick. I'm also like, I see a lot of these readers here on TikTok that like are doing it just super fast. Like, that's not me, because it's really not. You can't connect that quickly with your audience to make a viable reading. Sorry, okay, not trying to talk anybody down, but it's like it is an energy exchange, and you have to like give it a second to. Okay, G, thank you, thank you for being so understanding with me right now. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, what was it about Saraya, Cass? Let me. Oh, if Saraya wants to be with you. Okay, okay. Shelly, okay. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Mike. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, yes. This is a really good one. The page, yeah, the Page of Cups. Yes, this is a good sign for you. That right there is a description of Saraya. A really a person that really cares. Somebody that has a like what do you call it? It's like a charisma about them. Um, yeah, this is a good sign. This is a good sign for you, for Saraya. Um, Definitely, there is a connection there between the two of you. All right, Shelly. Hold on 1 second. You're welcome, Cass. You're welcome. Hi, Gilbert. Thank you for joining. Hi, one. One. One is a lonely number. I love that song, actually. Hi, Jennifer. Fire, Fury the Fear. Hello. Right. Will Julie? We're at Shelly now. Will Julie and you be successful? Oh, and thank you for following, by the way, G. You're next. If nobody else pops up right now, you're next. I thank you for being patient. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Shelly, let's check on you and Julie. Yes. Yes. That is the Ace of Wands. That's an absolute yes right there. Love it. I love it. Yes. You will be successful. Since you guys. Okay, now, wait. I'm getting my booklet now. I promise. Crazy. Why are you laying there? Come in my room. Baby, what are you doing? Do not attack her. Leave her alone. You're fine. Way too Okay, okay, okay. I'm back. I'm back. Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. Let me take a sip. We got Chatty Cathy. Chatty Cathy. Okay, Chatty Cathy. Um, does your mom visit you? I like that question. You know, I really do like questions that are more in that area because, like, relationship questions, honestly, I'm not trying to shatter your guys' dream, but I am going to shatter your dreams because it's like, if you have to question it, I'm talking about, like, once you're in the relationship, if you have to question that shit, it's not, no. It should be natural. You should know. Of course, there's trauma. We all have had trauma, so we have like PTSD over things or whatever that's called, and we have like trauma things and whatnot. But generally, I really feel that if it's truly true, no question. There's no question. I miss my mom too. I miss her. I miss her so much. It's insane. It's insane. It's the worst feeling in the world to me. Ooh, that's a good question. The format position. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Cassie, this is the Two of Pentacles inverted. Unfortunately, this is a sign that it's not really telling me. It's not telling me if your mom visits you. It's only telling me that you're having trouble juggling multiple things at the same time. Okay, that's really just what it's telling me right now. It's not giving me an answer on the question about your mom. I'm sorry. Okay, who's Pamela? Should you meet Patrick? Okay. Oh no, wait. Romaine was first. Romaine. Hold on a second, Romaine. Wow, G. I am so sorry right now. Oh my god. I'm just. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Woo! Thank you, Pamela. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay. Are you gonna get the format? I'm like really like anxious for you right now, Romaine. I'm like, oh my god, I need to know this too. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. This is good. You literally have the lovers. Okay, so my immediate interpretation here is that you're going to be like pretty much one with this position. That's what I see. You're going to be one with whatever happens next for you. Whatever happens next, and if it is the position that you want, you're going to be in a very good state there. Now, Pamela, should you meet Patrick? You know, I swear, after that, G, I'm doing you, because I just, like, should you meet Patrick? I think you should. I don't know what the cards are going to say, so. I'm always a person, like, I run right into that shit, man. I think I'm kind of, like, really lucky. I got lucky that I didn't, at some point, like, get kidnapped or something, and whatever happened to me then, But my mom would always make this joke. I'm like, Mom, I never got kidnapped. Like, what? My mom was like, whoever takes you at night and picks you up at night, they're gonna return you first thing in the morning. Like, she was saying, like, they don't want you around. They're gonna realize that you're a pain in the ass and gonna take you right back. Okay. Should you meet Patrick? Caution to this tale. The High Priestess. Okay, that's perfectly, that's telling me 100% that You're making your own. You're in charge. You're on top of these things. So yes, this is definitely yes. It seems that you have made good calculations already about this topic, good thoughts, and you have considered it in all different kinds of ways. So yes, you should meet Patrick. Let's see who is next. Thank you, Antonio. Christina, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pamela. Okay, Skylar, will Andrew contact me this week to hang out? Let's see. Sorry, guys, if I'm not getting to you. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm really trying my best. I'm going to be on all the time, okay? So don't worry about a thing, because if I don't get you today, just come back here tomorrow and I'll get you tomorrow, okay? I really, or, at least I will try. I will always try to get everybody that comes in here. And thank you, G. Um, I disagree. Like, I really think patience is a virtue, because I have no patience whatsoever, dude. I mean, I guess I have it now that I'm at my age that I'm at, but most of my life, no, I was no patience, no. Okay. Will Andrew hang out with me this weekend, or contact me to hang out? Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, it's pretty much a yes. You see, I think he's gonna want to go somewhere and spend money, but it's gonna be on him. That's what I think. That's how I interpret that. Does Nick visit you? Oh my God! Do you guys know the show The Handmaid's Tale? If you do, I just watched. I think it was the season finale episode, but I'm not sure. And it was one of the characters. Oh my God, he died, and his name was Nick. So it's like, oh my God, it was so horrible for me. Like, I had a dream about it because I really loved this. I loved his character, but in the end, he really fucked up, man. But I didn't think that he was like he should have died. He fucked up bad, but I mean, I don't know. I guess he should have died because of his fuck up, a bunch of women were murdered. So it's like, I guess, yeah, I guess he had to die. But I like, it's like, Okay. Does Nick visit you? But find that out. Hi, Denise. Thank you. Thank you, boss. Thank you, love bug. All right. Does Nick visit me? Oh. Mm-hmm. Now let me get my booklet, because I have. Uh, Okay. Yep. So, Seven of Cups inverted. Okay, that is actually good. It's so hard with the way I have the light. So, meaning that despite you may thinking that you're imagining it, you're not imagining it. There is a residual energy that's coming around. I don't really believe in people with name having a spirit roaming around. Ghosts. I don't. That's not really a thing. I think scientifically that just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. However, there is such a thing that I believe is called residual energy, and that is attributed to a person. It can also still be a living person, but it can also be a person that has passed on, like in a house, for a person that passed away in the house, or a person that used to live in the house and moved out. They left a residual energy print in the house. That is my firm belief. Now, in your case, your direct question was, does Nick visit me? There is a residual energy that visits you. I understand, G. I understand. Makes sense. Okay, so that's that for you. Denise, will you see Warren soon? That's what we're going to check now. See how slippery this deck is? It drives me crazy. Thank you all so much for coming in and for all the gifts. And please follow me. Follow me on my other social media. Follow my links on YouTube, on Kick, on Twitch. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm also in a band. You'll see the links. If you follow the other links, you'll see the other links. I'm in a band. If you could like give my band some likes too. I'm also an artist. I have an Etsy store where my art is available. I do commissions too. Please let me know. All of that. All of that. Okay. Denise, will you see Warren soon? Knight of Swords. I interpret that as a yes. I guess this is better lighting. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I like that. Knight of Swords. Yes. You will see Warren soon, and it seems to me like either one of you, I'm not really sure which one of you, but one of you is very much rash and brave and going into the situation. Like, so one of you is really heavy about trying to see the other, or it might be both of you. I'm not sure, but very quick to respond to action. So it's a yes. It's definitely gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna do you now, G, and then next is Sherry. Ah, see, that's oh my god, that's what I hate about this deck. I'm about to change deck. I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna change decks because this deck is just for the volume that I'm doing here right now. It's not good for shuffling and everything. I'm gonna use my main deck is what I'm gonna use right now. Because I need to. I have a feeling, and when I have a feeling, I need to adhere by the feeling. Where did I put it? Right here. Right here. Okay, this is the deck we're using now. Okay, question was G. Ah, okay. I see. Okay. So you're wondering because you feel drawn like this yourself, and you're wondering if that is a similar experience. Oh, now it's so weird to shuffle this one when I was just shuffling this other one. It feels weird. Yeah, but that's my main deck that I use, and you'll see that the designs on this deck are amazing. I really love it. Thank you everybody for coming in, Sherry, Skylar. Yeah, you can, Skylar, of course. Just you just have to be patient with me because I am very much a person that I shuffle and I take my time a little bit. I mean, a lot more than other readers do. Man, my allergies have been killing me. I wake up in the morning. My candle just moved on its own. I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, water. And at night. Okay. Will you get a decent car soon? Sherry. Okay. That's yes. That's a yes, I would say. It's the Eight of Cups. And as you can see, even she's walking away. Okay, the Eight of Cups. So meaning that your current situation, whatever it may be, does no longer serve you. So now you're leaving it behind and you're moving forward, meaning that something will catapult you forward. I'm really leaning towards a yes on the car. That could very well be a yes on the car, okay? Because it is about changing from the situation that you're in now. You're really just like sick of it. You're saying, okay, this is no longer serving me in the way that I wanted to, so I'm just gonna move on and be done with this, and I'm gonna leave this behind. So that's what I see there. Waiting for what, Antonio? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what you really want to know. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you so much. Butter, cracker, thank you. Oh, Billy, thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining. For real this time, G. For real, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. Hold on a second. I gotta check my multi-stream because I'm notorious for not checking that shit. Whatever. Okay. All right. So, thank you, Bug, Shirley, Janet, Ghost, Flo, Kevin, Natalie, Samantha. Alright, hold on that, Daniela. I will, give me 1 second. Enrique, Smurf, Myra, Goldie, Shema, Wee, Karen, Erica, Christopher, Rosanna. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you guys. Terry, Ricardo. Alright, let's see. G, it's your turn. You asked me a question, what, 30 minutes ago? Oh, that's interesting. That has really not a lot to do with the question. That is strength inverted. It's kind of self-explanatory. It is a little bit about giving in. It's a bit about like having lack of strength in your life right now. And I think that may be actually one of the reasons why you're asking this question about the spirit, because I think my interpretation is that there's a use for guidance here, and you're hoping that this is what's happening to you right now. At this moment, this is just describing to me what is going on with you. That is a very normal occurrence when I give readings to people for the first time. The cards won't immediately jump into telling me, oh yeah, this is da da da. The cards are very notorious with me that they will give me hints and explanations on the character of the person that's asking me the questions, right? The cards will give me hints on their emotional state, on their personality, on things that are going on with them, and that's what we're having here right now. So it's not really telling me. It's telling me that you're kind of in a search for that, but it's not really specifically telling me whether or not this is happening. All right, who's next? Lynn. It was about Lynn. Daniela. Should you go looking for Lynn tonight? Sounds like Lynn. Thank you so much. Say yes. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys really just made my night because it's been rough, and yeah, and this is awesome. I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked. All right. should you go looking for Lynn tonight? Oh yeah, you should tell me more about that. Gee, that's interesting to me. Because my brother had his fair share of experiences with the female energy as well. So I'm very interested to know. Now, Daniela, should you go looking for Lynn? Oh my God. Yes, you should. The devil. Yes, you should go looking for Lynn because the devil is very much a card of. So the way I interpret this is that she's not in a good state of mind right now. Okay, there's dark forces. There's forces that are influencing her mind that are not really optimal and that can be a little bit troublesome. So she is kind of in need of assistance. Um, there's something with oppression and material bondage. There's evil thoughts and fantasies and obsessive desires. Now, I don't believe in evil. Evil is not really a thing to me, but like something that's not really constructive and that's not really good for her. Like, yes, you should go looking for Lynn. That's my final answer. Now, next, Skylar. I don't really understand. I'm not understanding who left who here, Skylar. If you can formulate the question again, I'm sorry. What was that? My phone just vibrated? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Will I ever hear from Karen again? Terry. All right, Terry. Mm-hmm. I see, G. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I do enjoy, like, each of us have the different different esoteric experiences throughout our lives that make us who we are and how we practice. That's who shapes us. And I always like to hear everybody else's development, and how they became to be who they are in their spiritual journey. Okay, will you ever see Terry again or hear from Terry again? From Karen again. Sorry, Terry is asking. I'm here, please. I'm here. Just bear with me. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Um, Karen is busy. It seems to me that Karen is very busy, working, producing, whatever that is that she may be doing. Um, it is very hard to say because it seems like that her priorities lay in something else, in her labor, and in her pride of her work. So it is difficult to see. I don't think at the moment that you're going to have contact with her, but what? Weird. That was weird. Okay. Um. So yeah, not sure. Okay. Right now she's really busy with other things that she's strictly focused on, and she has not really. She's not really, you know, like thinking about that at the moment. Sorry. I hate that. It's so cringe having to give people bad news. I hate that. All right. Who was next? Okay, sweet. Is John S. my soulmate? Hey, okay. I hope for you, because they're Not out there. I mean, that's like winning the lottery. That's like winning the lottery. Playing as one person with 8 billion people on this planet. It's, yeah. But it's possible. So as long as it's possible, it's possible. You know what I mean? So is John S. Sweet. Let's see. Aye. Aye. Mm. So that's the Nine of Cups inverted. That's not really good. Because this is about it's about vanity. Okay, it's about vanity, and it's also about financial trouble. Okay, I think what this is trying to say is it's trying to say like you should shift your focus on, rather than thinking about John, to thinking about your life circumstances at the moment. That's what how I'm interpreting that. So it's not telling me anything about John. It's telling me something about vanity, and it's telling me something about um, imperfections and financial worries. Okay, so that should be more. I think your focus on that. So I don't know. I don't know. Leon. Ooh, oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm doing you right now, Liana or Iana. Iana. Sorry. Ooh. Again, thank you everybody so much for coming. You guys are amazing. You guys are making my night, I swear. Woo! Thank you, Iana. Woo! Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, Iana. That's a heavy question. That's a heavy question. Oh. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so we got the Four of Swords inverted. Okay. This is more of a guideline here. Oh yeah, of course, G. Fucking the commercial or ad break. I call it commercial because in Germany we only have one word for commercial and advertisement, basically, and it's Werbung. So in my brain that has never flipped. When people call it advertisement, I still say commercial, right? Because it's like the same thing. But I guess you can't. I guess you can say it, but it's not really the right word when it comes to like this thing. But yeah, Werbung. So this is this is telling this is talking about rest, okay, Iana, if you're still here. This is talking about really what's crucial is rest and retreat, okay. In and going inside of yourself, okay. That is what it's talking about. It's not really answering the question about, like I said earlier, when new people come to me and get a reading from me, the cards will most of the time tell me something about them or something that they should be doing, or something to reveal a little bit more about themselves to me. Okay, they won't immediately answer the question that they asked me about. So this is talking about you need a lot of rest. Rest is something that you should embrace, and that you should, that's what you should be doing right now. And in time, then hopefully things, it's not, it looks like, hey, Jenny, thank you so much. Okay, next one. Jane, will I get my settlement this year? Ooh, settlement. Those are good. I never had the experience, but I knew a person that had an experience with it. Gee, it's kind of like, so the cards are infused basically by what energy you're sending out. Okay, so whatever energy you send out, and sometimes we don't realize what energy we send out, and then that's what the cards will respond to. Okay, so the answer is whatever energy you send out, and if you're not aware what kind of energy you're sending out, you might not be aware of what question you're actually seeking to get answered. You know what I'm saying? So it could be. So what I'm saying is it could be or it cannot be. But I am really good at interpreting the card pretty much immediately. I can feel and I can see immediately, usually, what it's playing on and what it's pointing to. Okay, so that's why I'm the reader. Okay. And now shuffling. Jane, will you receive your settlement this year? Oh man, I really hope for you. Oh, okay. So the Two of Cups. Um, that's very much a hint at the Two of Cups. Of course, that's death and midnight together, lovers. Okay, so I don't think it's directly about that question. To be really honest with you, I think it has something to do with that finding yourself in your relationship, whatever relationship that may be, somebody that you're close to. That's what you should really focus on. That is something that's very crucial in your life and very much your part of your life's essence and sustenance. Okay, so it's very good that we get this card, because it's not talking about that settlement, and it's not really saying anything. It's really saying that you have a good relationship with a person, could be a close friend, could be a partner, could be a family member, and that you should focus on that and cherish that. Okay, that's what it's telling me. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much. Ashley, will you get full custody of your daughter? Heavy, heavy, heavy shit. Heavy shit. Ah. But we'll see if the deck has an answer. Thank you guys so much for following me. Please follow me on my Twitch, follow me on my YouTube, follow me on my Kick if you haven't. Check out all my links, check out my website, my Etsy. Also just published a book. It's not like my great grandfather wrote it, but it was in German, and I just spent the last 2 or 3 months completely translating it into English, and I just published it, and I just received the email, guys. I just received the email that my book is officially on Amazon. Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so excited. So please, I don't have that link yet. But it is about his experiences in the concentration camps in Holocaust Germany. Because during the Holocaust, he was in various concentration camps. Although not Jewish, he worked for the local newspaper. And when Hitler became into power, he started writing caricatures about him in a derogatory way. And then the Gestapo came and put him in jail, and then consequently into the concentration camp, where he was in 5 different concentration camps over 5 years. And when he was released, he wrote a book on his experiences, and it's insane. It's one of the worst things I've ever read in my life, and one of the best at the same time. Obviously, you understand what I'm saying. So I will have that link to that book soon if anybody likes to read like Kindle books, and if anybody's interested in World War II true event stories that happened to concentrationaires, because he was a concentrationaire. Okay, so now Ashley, custody. Oh, okay. So that's the Page of Swords inverted. Um, okay. So there's something about exposing somebody. Okay. That's very important for this. There is a deceitful person, a liar, and a false friend. So that is what it's telling me. It's not specifically telling me whether you're going to get custody, but it's telling me that there is things are in motion, and somebody has been found out, basically, somebody that was deceitful, somebody that was a liar, and that to your advantage, that is. And I think that can also be an advantage to you getting your daughter. Okay, so that's that. Veronica. Oh, I love that question. Veronica, should you move back to your hometown? I asked myself that question monthly for sure. My hometown is very far away in Germany, but it's like, I mean, with the way things are going here. Okay, it's a great question. I love like other kinds of questions. Of course, you guys all have your own journey that you're undertaking, your own thing that you worry about. I totally understand that. Like, you guys are asking, is this my boyfriend for the rest of my life, or is this, but sometimes, and I get it, but these are not really questions, because most of the time, a lot of these things are temporary, right? You know, but a question like this, like, should you move back to your hometown? That's kind of a deeper question to me. It's like that person, because if you really choose to do that, will you be happy there for the rest of your life, or will you want to move back? That's a big thing. Not to say that your guys' stuff is not big things. It is, but it's different. It's something different to me. To see certain questions that make me, they trigger other things in my head that I like. I like it. So, all right, that's a good question, Veronica. So let's check on that. Oh wow. Okay. I told you guys, my deck. You are doing this to me, deck. Why are you doing this to me, deck? No, the deck is really like, hey. I'm just gonna explain to you about the people that are watching you right now. I'm not gonna give you any answers to this question. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, so Veronica here, you got the Emperor. That's good. Okay, that is something about a male energy. Okay, I don't know if there is somebody there or something, but it's about some strong male figure, some leadership, some accomplishment, or an ambition. Okay. I'm almost getting a hint that there might be a potential, like, in furthering your career in your hometown. Um, that there could be really big things there. Okay. But it's definitely a positive, something big, positive, involving some type of male energy that is all kind of interconnected with your hometown. I do think it is interconnected. Okay, but a clear answer, not there. But it could be potential. Like, don't cross it out of your mind. Pretty much, like, sit on it and do more. I mean, research might not be really the word, but do more, like, thinking on it or whatever, consideration on it, and then All right, moving forward. Okay. So now I got you, Skylar. I got you. Your friend Joe. Okay, so let's see. So is it because Kiki was dishonest? we're gonna find that out. Thank you so much, everybody. This is amazing. This is so great. Oh my God, you're making my night. You're making my days and days. Yeah, necromancy is kind of a little bit like has taken on a different face in like pop culture, right? Necromancy, that's not really how it is. You know, it's not really just, you know, common society will now say, you know, conventional society will say, ah, this somebody that raises the dead. That's not really how it is, right? That's not really what necromancy is. Um, so I agree with you on that, G. That's really crazy. That's a crazy experience. That sounds to me like there was a visit there. You know, there was his residual energy manifested itself there. Okay, let's see if Kiki was dishonest and that's why. Or my friend Joey said his friend Kiki left him. Is it because she is this? Oh, because she is dishonest. Okay. Because I'm thinking Joey. I don't know who's dishonest here, but let's see. Okay. Let's okay, so this is the Two of Pentacles inverted. So there's what happened is due to somebody not being able to handle multiple situations at the same time. Is it dishonesty? It could be. It could be. But it's unclear. It is just that a person is having a hard time juggling multiple things at the same time. They have self doubt, and that has had something to do with the breakup or the split up. Okay, could be dishonesty. Could be like this person was juggling like two people or something. Because that's what the Two of Pentacles is about, juggling multiple things. So maybe she finally said, or they finally said, like, you know, I'm done here, or whatever. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, we already looked at that. I don't understand that question. I don't understand what the question there, Pammy. Okay, sweet. I got you. I see. They hungry, they coming. All right, come on. Oh, thank you so much. The closeted psychic? Sorry, I haven't. This is what's the problem. Now I can read. Thank you so much. Okay, Arcalo, you're getting on my nerves. I'm gonna fucking block you if you don't stop. Thank you. Jenny, will you pass your physical? Let's check on it. No, very interesting story though, G. I like it. It makes me think. It gets me in this mode, you know. You know, I have my light on like this every time I stream that shines on me like that. But this time my skin looks different, and I'm the whole time wondering why does it look like that? Because I actually have a tan. I mean, tiny, not like, oh yeah, fucking Baywatch or whatever. I don't even know if you kids know what that is, but yeah, a little bit more so than I usually do it. And the whole time I'm thinking, why does my skin look like darker? I don't get it. It's because I have a little tan. That's it. All right. Will you pass your physical, Jenny? never know what's the point of these physicals. It's very bizarre. Americans have fucking weird rules. Okay. Oh, the Nine of Wands. Not really talking about your physical. It's something about pondering during challenging events. Maybe you're pondering about your physical, but there's more to the story. There's something about you taking a break, pausing, and summoning the will to continue with something. So I think a lot rests on something. It may be very well the physical, but yeah. So the big word that is in connection with this card is hope. Okay, so you can see even in the card all of the wands, but the one wand is the little light that shines, the hope. So something, maybe a big job or something, depends on the physical. So it is just telling me that you're pondering and that you're pausing during challenging events right now. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Jenny. God tier. Oh, I like that name. That's a good name. Yes, G. That's exactly it. Yep, precisely. And that's how we know where we really fit, right, in our lives. That's how we know. When we have these certain synchronicities happening, or these travels, these spiritual travels happening, astral travels. That's when we find out who, you know, what what place we fit in, what place our spirit, our spiritual energy fits in. Where we come from, where did we initiate, where did we originate from. So it's very interesting. All right, God's here. Will you find financial freedom? Okay, in America, they do this, or you guys do this. You do the cross your thumbs, or you cross your fingers, right? Cross your fingers. Guess in Germany, we drück Daumen. We press our thumbs. And we say toi toi toi. Toi 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 means like, it's an expression. It means like luck, 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 like good luck, good luck. But toi is just a word. It doesn't mean luck. But so I'm pressing my thumbs for you that yes, you will. I don't know why we do that, but yeah, I'm pressing my thumbs for you that you will find financial freedom. So, oh my God, no! Oh, shit, no. So I don't think this has really to do with that. This is the Three of Swords, obviously. I always stop short of saying Three of Hearts. It's so fucking weird. Why? Why do I do that? I guess because the swords are like stabbing through the heart or something. I don't know. But it's the Three of Swords. It's not good, obviously. I mean, you think, how's that going to be good? Uh, but this is really about heartbreak. Okay, so this is talking about something that I think you went through that recently, um, or it was so heavy that it's still lingering, even though it wasn't recent. But it's definitely talking about heartbreak, separation, a stormy relationship, and also at times longing for an absent love. Yeah, so that's what's on your agenda right now. It's not really saying anything about your financial freedom, unfortunately, but yeah. So that's what we're looking at here right now. Moving on. You guys are awesome. Megan, thank you, Megan. Thank you, Galvares. Okay, Galvares, you want to know if we're going to get together with Grace. Ugh, cat hair. Eh. Luckily, I haven't let my fluffiest cat in today at all because she's, oh my god. I mean, she literally can sit on something for 2 seconds and it's just, it's like Velcro. Anything she sits on acts like Velcro to her fur. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's like sticky. It's, oh my god. And she is the cuddliest too. She wants to cuddle and cuddle and cuddle. It's like, oh my god. And I love her and I want to cuddle her, but then when I get up, I'm like carpet. All right, now, will you and Grace get together? Huh? Haven't had that one in a while. So we got the Seven of Wands inverted here. Galvares. Yeah, that's her name. I mean, at least I'm just like, yeah, that's your name now. So it is just expressing your self doubt. Okay. It is expressing that you don't have faith in this. You don't have faith in yourself. You don't have faith in this happening, that you and her get together. It's also about loss. Okay, I think because of your trauma from the past, you have high doubts that you guys will get together. Okay. So that is just what it's telling me right now. It's not telling me whether you are or not. It's just expressing to me your emotional turmoil right now, if you will. Okay. I need to take a drink, guys. Okay. And I have my little drinky poo right here. It's a vanilla. Cause I don't know yet if I'm allowed to show like labels on here or I don't know how any of this shit works, right? So I'm just being careful. Cause on Twitch there's all these fucking regulations. You can't do this. You can't say that. You can't. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Although I could be a great advertisement person for this, but whatever. Okay, it's a wow. That's fucking small as shit. Okay, so it's a vanilla bourbon whiskey, and it's so good. And it's actually my friend brought it and left it here. I told her when she left, I said, "Don't you want to take those?" And she's like, "Nah." But she came over, I opened the door, and she's standing with these like 5 of these little bottles, like, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. But it's so funny. We always act like we're gonna get hammered and shit, but we never do. Like we just have like a couple, and then it's it. It's so good. It's good, it's good. But cheers, Prost, Živeli, or na zdravje. Oh yeah, oh, that's good. That's so delicious. It's my club soda. That's what I drink. Oh, so thirsty. I hadn't even drink. All right, moving on. Heidi. Heidi. Will Aaron text me tonight? Oh my god. I myself have been waiting. And no, there is silence. There is silence. I don't play no games. You don't talk to me? We good. We good. You're number one. That's it. That's it. I don't have time. I'm too old for this shit. I am too old for bullshit. Ah, sorry about that. All my shit's falling apart right now. Ah, you guys are awesome. Right. Yes, G. I totally, yeah. I think that's probably one of the worst things, like a woman that's not, cannot conceive children even if she wants to, especially when she wants to, right? That's, I think that's, I think these things are sometimes attributed to generational curses. I believe that. Okay. Will Aaron text me tonight? I hope for you, Heidi. I hope for you. Okay, so not really specific. It's the Six of Swords inverted, and it's talking about unfortunately, like, you have a tendency to kind of like stay in bad situations, right? Like, remain in bad situations when you should be leaving them, okay? So almost kind of like, to me, it seems like it's hinting at Aaron is no good, right? But it's like you're just unable to break free from these circumstances, and you entrap yourself in these rather miserable events, okay? That is an explanation here from this card about yourself, right? So shift your focus. That's my suggestion. I know how fucking hard it is, but you know, if you just pretend to do it, then it takes time and practice. But then at some point it will work. I know it will get frustrating and all that. And you will get like, but I really suggest just shift your focus on something else. Okay, that's my suggestion. All right. Next. Um, is Margaret the real deal? Huh. Or should you let it go? All right. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. All right. Is Margaret the real deal? Lisa wants, or Cam wants to know. Oh. Uh, Temperance inverted. That's not good. This is talking about discord. I believe this is talking about potential things that may happen in the future with Margaret. um, because it's talking about conflict, and it's talking about bad combinations, discord, and excess. So I think that the two of you, it's not a good combination. Okay, that's directly attributed to that. Yeah, I think Margaret and you, not a good mix. All right. Will you get a job soon? Got here. Okay. Let's see. Ah. Uh, Stop that. I really like all your input, G. That's good. That's interesting to me to think about that. Oh, all right, got here. Will you get a job soon? Let's see. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. The sun inverted. Not really talking about that, I think, but rather about a separation that just happened recently. Might be a separation from a job that you recently had. Okay, but it is talking about like in like a loneliness, an unstable relationship, and like I said, a separation. Okay, so it could be so that you recently kind of like lost your job or something, but it could also be that this is talking directly about an actual relationship that you have with somebody or had with somebody, and that got split up, and that's where your energy lies right now, and that's where kind of like your despair lies a little bit. Okay, so it's not talking about the job, it's talking about that's where your energy lies at the moment. Okay. Okay, Polly. Oh, Polly, I love that because, and don't get mad or offended, please, but it reminds me of Polly Pocket. Remember that, like in the '90s? Well, yeah, in the '90s when I was a little girl. I mean, I was a little girl in the, but then going teenager too, right? In the '90s, but it's like I love Polly Pocket, and I still love it. Like sometimes I'll go on Pinterest with my brother for hours, and we'll go on Pinterest and we'll look at all the stuff like '90s toys, right? And then we just scroll, and you see everything. Of course, and there's a lot of stuff that we see too that we didn't have because we didn't have that in Germany growing up, but they had it here in the U.S. But it's like what I love the most is when we find stuff that we totally forgot about. And we're both like, "Oh, dude, remember that?" And it's like, "Yeah, dude, that was awesome." You know, I love when that happens. That's so much fun. All right, so let's see, Polly, if Mark will contact you this week. I hope he will. Oh my God, I see all you guys are so like wanting these people to love you, and I'm like, oh my God. Love the people. God damn it, all of you. It's sweet. It does make me feel good because it makes me feel that there's still people in the world that care and that want to be loved. Because most people, they hate everybody and they don't want to be loved and they don't want to love anybody. And it's like, trust me, I hate humanity. I despise humanity. Right? Humanity ain't shit. However, it's because of people like that that humanity ain't shit. Now, I don't act like that because I want to set a good example. I want to be an example that we shouldn't act like that. Alright? It's hard at times, but we'll do it. Okay. You know, I also believe, that's a very good point. I also believe that the whole thing about Lilith, like, granted, I'm not a believer, because we can see that the Sumerian slash Mesopotamian religion and writings kind of like overlap with the Bible, right? If you really pay good attention, close attention, we can see that Lilith, right? Um, Inanna, I believe. It's misunderstood. It is misunderstood, right? So she's depicted also often as the first witch and everything because just like witches were just misunderstood women. Not misunderstood, but misinterpreted, okay, and judged women. Unjustly judged women. So I think that we can see a lot of that in there too. Okay, let's check on Mark. Oh, love it, love it. Page of Cups here. You can see he's carrying the fish, but the fish is holding a pearl in the mouth. It's very good. It's very good. So he's carrying the fish carefully for reasons. Yes, I think there's a good chance. I think because I believe that this is talking about kind of like male energy in that sense. It's a imaginative and reflective person, and somebody with compassion and gratitude. So I really do think that this is a representation of Mark, and I think that there is going to be contact with Mark this week. Yeah, I think it's possible. So let's. Nivea. Will Gavin message me back? Let's see. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Please follow me on my links. Like me on YouTube. Like me on Twitch. Like me on Kick. If you use any of that, please follow me. Subscribe. All of that. Do all of that, please. I appreciate you so much. All right, so, well, Gavin. That reminds me of like something I saw in a show or something. Somebody's named Gavin. I don't know. It was a funny movie or something. I remember it. Okay. All right. Gavin. That is spot on. I love that you have this right now. It's one of my favorite design cards too. 8 of Wands. Look at that. Look at the bird. Look at the bird with the message in the beak. Yes. Decisions made in haste. So it'll be a hasty decision, but yes, there will be news. There's also something about a journey there too, though. So besides Gavin contacting you, you might be seeing him too. I think this might be a and it's yeah, that's it. That is exactly it. Love it. Felicity. Oh my God, Felicity. Me personally, right now, if I had the money, I would totally do it. Like, Tennessee is gorgeous. Tennessee is so beautiful and amazing, and it's exactly the place that, like, one of the places that I could see myself live, like, forever. It's beautiful. So, me personally, I say yes. But, we're going to look at your cards. Because the air is just, the climate there, but that's just me personally. I hate Florida, right? I reside in Florida, and it's so hot and humid and just like, bro, I can't even. During the summertime, I don't go outside. The only reason why I go outside is to cuddle with my cats, four times a day for like 10 minutes each time. Honestly, 3 of my cats can come inside, but I have more than that, and they're not allowed inside because even though my cats are all fixed, they still, because there's so many in the neighborhood and stuff too, they still spray. But the 3 that are coming in, they don't do it because I got them fixed before they even got that hormonal kick, right? So they're in here with me right now. My baby handsome, he's somewhere. Where's he at? He's probably on my bed. But I hate the weather here, right? I fucking hate the weather, and I would move anywhere other than here where the weather, right? When the weather is better. You're not gonna see me move to like Texas either, although it's drier there, but still, it's still California maybe, right? But that's just because it's California. Come on, who doesn't, so, all right. So, should you move there? I love that. Like, look at the card. Like how pondering. Okay, so this is yeah, this is really just describing your big thoughts that you're having on the subject, okay, that you've been talking long and hard. Long and hard. Sorry, it's a Family Guy reference. You'll see more of that. I warn you. Leave now. Don't ever look back. Oh my God. You're going to see Family Guy references. You're going to see the Office references. And most importantly, you're going to see Trailer Park Boys references. Because that's my favorite show of all time. I'm not kidding either. Okay, so this is about you pondering and waiting for like the results, for the fruits of your labor, right? That's what you're waiting on. That's what you're looking at. What am I looking at? Not that, apparently. Okay. Um, yeah. Although you are a bit anxious about it, right? You are a bit anxious about the waiting on the fruits of your labor, etc. Um, but you're also reflecting on your efforts. So you're pondering on the idea if it's like um, lucrative, etc., etc. So that's just pretty much what it's describing. I think it is kind of a call to say like think more on it. Um, so I would say think more on it. That is my answer. Ooh, recent prayer to Annabelle. I got you, Ma. Right. Yeah, the story of Lilith. Lilith originates from the Sumerian stories of Enki and Enlil. That is where we can first read about her, and then of course this was all diluted and fucking just taken over and dissected and misinterpreted and misspoken in the Christian religion. Sorry, no offense. Because I tell you, kids, the more you read, the less you're going to be drawn to that, like, religion. Because it just, like, the contradictions in the written word are just so immense that, like, especially when it comes to, like, science versus religion, you know, like, you just can't overlook them. If you choose to overlook them, then you just choose ignorance, and it's just not, that's not, you know. So, Annabelle. Mm, no! Queen of Cups inverted. My interpretation is Annabelle is not wanting to come out um because it's the queen, right? It's the Queen of Cups. So I do believe that it's talking directly about Annabelle. And I think that there is something about untrustworthy, unreliable, and indecisive. Okay. I don't know if that pertains to you or if it pertains to, you know, Annabelle. But there's a wedge driven in between, um, you and Annabelle. So, right, exactly, G. Not to mention, that it's like, how many times in the book does it state that the Christian God is actually like hateful and vengeful and will extinguish everybody and da da da, like super hateful shit, man. Like my gods, they don't act like that. They fucking cut their own eye out so they can win knowledge so they can move further on for everybody else. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just whatever. So moving on. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Felicity. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Rachel. Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. Does my boyfriend of 2 years actually care for me? My heart is hurt. Oh no! Let me shuffle them fast. I'm sorry. Sorry, Brandy. I know the feeling. I really do. Oh my God. How I do. 24 times over, I know. Literally. Ooh. Not 2 years each, but. mm. I really hope we can see that in your reading here. I almost feel like your energy is very much involved with that right now. So I almost feel like we might actually get an answer on that, but we'll see. I don't want to. Oh, thank you, Carrick. Carrick. I love you guys' names. A lot of you guys' names are like interesting names that I've never heard before. I think it's great. Oh yeah, yeah. You see how they're overlapping like that. Gee, that's exactly right. I agree with you. Right. Okay. Let's check, Brandy. Let's check. This is good. Do not be alarmed. This is good. This is the Knight of Cups. Again, also that is usually pertains to a male energy. Okay, which I would attribute to your guy. Yes, that is a yes. I think it's on another level though. It's on a level that it makes it hard. I think you two are on different wavelengths, and that's why there's the connections that there. That's why you may think that he does not care, but that's not true. Because this card specifically is talking about about romance. It's talking about somebody that offers new ideas to a situation and an offer of opportunity. So whatever is going on right now, I believe that that's an offer of opportunity for things to become better or for things to be more transparent between the two of you. Good card. Very good card. Very detailed card to have for this topic. So I knew it. The way you were, I knew you had this energy was screaming like you're actually really concerned about this topic. So I was right there. That's good. That's good. So you got, so whenever your guys' energy is very clear, then I can get a clear answer in return, right? If the energy is wishy washy, it's hard. It's very simple. It's just like with light, right? If light is like very zoomed in, then it's very clear. But if light is like just flowing about, then you cannot really make things out. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of, it's with anything concentrated. If something is concentrated and not saturated too much, then it will work. Hold on a second. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, let me see. Oh, I gotta check that later. I got my breaking news thing and something just happened and I want to see it. I'm always like curious. Like, you guys probably know the band Tool, I would assume. So if you ever listen to the song Vicarious by, or Vicarious is what it's called. Vicarious is the song by Tool that I've been listening to again a lot lately, and I'm like, yeah, bro, that's me. I mean, I just gotta admit it, that's me. Don't call me a monster, but you know. Ugh, okay. Oh, thank you so much, Midnight Owl. Midnight Owl! That's great. My demons, I love my demons. My demons are actually my gods. So, because that's where the demons are, the term demon originates from, actually, the gods. That was later translated into gods like demon. It was later translated to, because it actually comes from the Latin word, into demons in the Catholic Church. And that's when the gods became something bad. They're not bad. Demons are not bad. Demons are gods. Demons only exist in the Catholic religion, and therefore it's very questionable and debatable whether they are based on facts. However, I appreciate the sentiment anyway, if it's not meant in a sarcastic way. Okay. Let's see. Ociel. Ociel. See? Another cool ass name. Thank you so much, G. I had a great time. I hope you'll be back. I'll be streaming a lot, so I'll see you next time. I appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, here we go. Ociel and Jacob. You know, Jacob is one of those names. I know it's a biblical name, right? However, I've always liked that name. I've always liked the name Jacob. There's like certain names that I really like. Ironically enough, a lot of times they're biblical names, like Mary, for instance. I love the name Mary. I really just like that name. It has just a nice ring to it, you know. But I also like the name like Lucy, right? But it's like my mom always, you know, because I think at some point I had a discussion with my mom, like, what was I going to name my daughter? And I was, if I ever had a daughter, I was going to say Lucy. I was like, Lucy, why? Well, after Lucifer, of course. And she's like, you really want to name your daughter Lucy? She's like, you know what's going to happen when you name your daughter Lucy? What? She's like, people are not going to call her Lucy. And when they do, it's in reference to something else, and they're going to most likely call her Luce. And you know what that means? And I'm like, oh my God, you're right, though, Mom. Good looking out for my girl not getting bullied, my unborn child not getting bullied, right? Shit. Hazed, right? Hazed. All right. Jacob and Alcia. Oh, nope, nope. Page of Pentacles inverted. This is about somebody that's very stuck in their ways. Okay, this is about somebody that's almost to the point of like ignorance, is not opening up to any new things, and just very stuck in their way. I think this is referencing. It's a reference to your former partner. So it's it's almost like he opposes the idea. Okay. Or they. I'm sorry. I still have like sometimes trouble with that. They oppose the idea. They're rather rebellious and closed-minded to this idea. Okay. In general, they are, but specifically to this idea. Mm. Elipantoya. Oh, midnight oil. Midnight oil. Oh shit. Midnight owl. It's okay. Hey, you don't have to be scared. If you're scared, you can just go. See, I have a cross that protects me too. Okay, is it ooh, Bea, or Bea. Yeah, let's say Bea. Um, mm, ooh, Gina, you're next. That's a juicy one. That's a juicy question too. Girls. All right, so, oh my God, does Ben have love even so he's married? Oh my God, this. See how I just throw my fucking. That's horrible, man. I mean, for all three parties involved. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that happens. That people get married to each other, and then they got married, but they're not meant to be together. And then later they find the person they're supposed to be with, and then it's fucked because they're married. I believe that happens. I believe that happens more than we think, because people always want to jump so quickly to conclude like cheater and what a bad person, da 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 da. But I really do think, besides the people that are just horny and cheaters and assholes, right? Because they are there. I'm not saying they're not. But I do believe that there's a lot of cases where these people really are in love with each other, and they're so in love with each other that they don't even care that they're married. They want to get together. And then I feel bad because they should be together, but then I feel bad for the partners, the other partners, like, because they shouldn't be hurt because they probably love the partner as much as they love the. It's like, oh my God, horrible. I hate it. I hate it. Mm. All right, let's see. Let us see, Bear. Oh, 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 oh my. That was, oh my. This is talking specifically. No, no, no. Inverted. Three of Swords. No, no. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Mm-mm. This is specifically talking about sorrow. This is talking about loss of a loved one. This is talking about emotional misery. This is just for everybody involved. This is not good. No, no. Uh-uh. Nope. That's a no for me. Does my husband have eyes for someone else? That's crazy. That's crazy. I fucking, oh my God, you guys, man. You know, like, of course, I'm not excited for any of you guys to have these troubles and be upset and sad and not desperate, but like depressed is what I meant to say. But you know, I must say that it gives me this little bit of like, I'm not alone. You know, I find comfort in knowing that I'm not the only one out there. Like, mm. But anyway, all right, let's see. Gina, we're about to find out. Okay. No. I think that's a no. Okay, so it's the Eight of Cups inverted. I think that's a no. And the reason why is because this card specifically is talking about seeing things through, okay? It's talking about sticking with to something, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Um, and I think that's specifically directed at the your husband, okay? Either at him or yourself. But either way, um, it's about seeing things through. It's about perseverance, and it's about taking a risk. Basically, we got to exchange taking a risk with giving him the benefit of the doubt, because I think that perseverance is good here in this situation. And I think that it's either him, you, or both of you that should do it or that are doing it, and it's good. So either way, no. I see, like, basically what I see is, like, if he did and he came to the point where he would make a move, he wouldn't do it. That's what I'm seeing. Does your crush have a thing for you? Can you tell me a name? I don't fucking know. I love your name. But what's the name of your crush? If you can tell me that, then it's gonna be a little bit better. Also Precious, same. If you can give me a name. All right, so you just lost one. Let's see what your love letter. Well, your name. That's funny though. That is kind of funny. Thank you all so much for coming in, and please follow me, please like, please, 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 everything, everything. Subscribe, follow, like. Um, send provisions. Send loot. I appreciate you guys so much. This is really great. Everybody, so awesome. I'm having a blast. All right, so, all right. You just lost. Let me see. Mm, another introductory card, I should say. The Knight of Wands inverted. Okay, so this is speaking about a personal part in your life that is about a cruel and rather not understanding parent. Okay, I don't know if you are the cruel and not understanding parent, or if in your past, it's about somebody rough nature that's close to you, kind of a parental figure. Okay, somebody that's intolerant, strict, and cruel. I think it's a glimpse into your past. I think it's one of your parents. It could likely be your father. And I think still to this day, it has its rather negative effects on you. I think in relation we can assume that it's also not really a help for your love life. You know, trauma never is. It doesn't matter what kind. So I think there's a little trouble there. Oh, hmm. That's a good one. That's a good question. Is she expecting a boy or a girl? Let's. I'm really. If we pull something like, I swear to fuck, if we pull something like the Queen of Wands or the Empress or Temperance or the Star, but really the Queen of Wands is what I'm looking for here. If we pull that, I mean, take a wild guess, right? Um, let's see. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can. Go ahead. Ask me a question. I do a one card reading, and you just ask me what you want, and I got you. All right. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. Not telling me. Mm-mm. So Queen of Swords inverted, and this is talking about somebody that's very depressed and angry. Um, I'm not sure if you recently went through something or something, but it's talking about cruelty, deceit, and bad tempered. That is something that has been penetrating your energy. I don't know if that's happening to you or your wife or girlfriend or somebody close to you, but there's some energy that's really consuming you in a negative way. Um, it's not telling me any specifics when it comes to the baby, unfortunately. Really would have liked to know myself. Thank you, Don De Filippi. Thank you so much. Oops. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ah! Is that all the comments that are there? Okay. Will your doctor's appointments go well in July? Let's see. Thank you, Black Heart or Gray Heart. I'm not sure. Hmm. Okay. Not really talking about that. The card. Seven of Cups here. It's more talking about your wild daydreaming that you do. It's talking about fantasies that you have in your imagination. Sometimes, rarely though, with this card, I feel like it can be interpreted as like negatively, like it's not really good that you're doing this daydream and stuff. But I think in this connection, it's more like that is a good thing that you do. That is a good character trait of yours because that helps you. It helps your mental, emotional, and physical or health in a sense. So consequently, I would say your doctor's appointments are going to go well, right? But I don't think it's directly related to it. I think it's just one of those introductory cards again. I don't know why I'm like fucking stuttering right now. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, telling me something about you, right? Because I said that earlier. It does happen that whenever, when hi Gina, whenever I give readings to new people, what happens is that the cards will tell me something about them versus telling me about their situation. So the cards are like, okay, so this is the person you're talking to here, right? And then they're gonna just like tell me something about that person so that I get to kind of like become familiar with them, so I can, I guess, maybe do a better job at giving them a reading, or I don't know. I don't know exactly why this happens, but it happens because that's just how the energy works. Because the first slap of energy that comes out is who are you, right? What is your character? What is your energy release? It's not necessarily what you want, right? Or what you want to know about or whatever. So yeah, I think all right, on Twitch, I'm gonna say to everybody on Twitch, I'm staying here with you guys, but on Twitch, I'm telling everybody, I'm gonna say, gee, thanks for coming, and everybody else that came, appreciate it. Don't forget to mourn those in turmoil and help the cause and stop reproducing. And until next time, I say, tschüss, zdravo, and bye.